What's up, y'all? So I am going to be making a Break 80 series. I keep putting hashtags and like some of them are the titles of my videos. I have it kind of planned out. I have some videos in the works, but I haven't posted like an official video of like a Break 80 series. So I'll do like a lot of the introduction for that, what that's going to look like when I actually release like a real video on it, and it'll just be called Breaking 80. But in the meantime, I thought it would be kind of cool just to like go through my bag and show you what I'm actually playing with and talk about like whether or not it's possible for me to even break 80 with what I have. I think it's very possible, but I thought it would be kind of interesting because I definitely am playing with some different clubs that not a lot of people play with. Like we'll dig into it in a minute here, but I just thought that this video would be super quick and interesting to kind of look at what I'm playing with and some upgrades that I would like to make in the future. And I would love to hear from you guys, like what you're playing with and what you think I should buy based on what you're seeing with my swing and the progress that I'm making, stuff like that. So let's dig into it. So this is my bag. I don't really know what this bag is called. It's a Titleist carry bag. I don't know, pretty sweet. I think I got it like 2 years ago. And yeah, that's what it looks like. Little carry bag with the kickstand. I kind of like the stands on them just in case I ever want to walk. And since I bought this bag, I've walked like twice. So definitely not not the route I should have gone, but I'm not a huge fan of like the caddy bags being so big. So I still like it, works well. So let's just dig straight into it. Before we get to the driver, got my towel here and the Super Stroke alignment sticks. My brother actually gave me these, so that was pretty nice of him. Been super useful at the range. So got my alignment sticks and then the driver. So first of all, got a I don't know, beaver? Is that a beaver? Yeah, it's got to be a beaver. Beaver driver head cover. I actually found this on the course and pretty sweet. So I had a crappy old driver head cover and I saw this thing. I thought it was a dead animal and gave it a new home. So driver head cover, kind of, I guess maybe I should have turned it in, but I was the last one out. Nobody was at the course, so I did not. Another hand-me-down club here. Another hand-me-down thing here. So the Titleist 913 D3, literally, that's the first time I've ever said that, 913 D3. I didn't even know what I had as a driver. This is a hand-me-down from my brother. He is much better at golf than I am. Pretty sure it's a stiff shaft. I mean, I like it, like when I'm hitting it well. It's just a matter of like how I'm actually hitting it. So hand-me-down there. 3-wood, crappy old head cover, and definitely need to upgrade that, but it's a TaylorMade burner. So this thing's pretty sweet. I actually like this club a lot. Like I feel like I hit it well. The only problem is with my 3-wood, I think it's a flex shaft. Yeah, it's definitely a flex shaft. So I don't know, like I'm not going to say I have like the fastest swing speeds in the world, but I definitely notice with this thing, like I will have snap slices with this club. And just from what I've been told in like playing with buddies and stuff like that, my swing speed is just too fast to have a flex shaft like that, especially on a 3-wood. But I would probably just get it reshafted. Honestly, happy with the driver, happy with the 3-wood, just want to get it reshafted. And then another crappy old head cover, need to replace both of those probably. This thing is sick. I love this 5-wood. This is like, right now, like one of my favorite clubs in my bag. R9 TaylorMade. I don't know what it is about this club. This is also, I'm pretty sure, like another flex shaft. But this thing is sick. I don't know what it is lately. I've been hitting it super pure. I feel like it's definitely not as slicey as my 3-wood. Maybe it's swing speed. I don't know. But I love this club right now. So another hand-me-down. All of these clubs, like literally all of these clubs, other than the driver and the wedges, are new to me. Everything else in my bag I've had since I was like 13, I think, maybe 14. My dad bought me like a pair of used clubs when I was starting high school golf, like the season before. And that's what I've been using ever since. So this gem right here, first of all, let's just appreciate the head cover on my putter. It's supposed to be a pickle, but I call it Larry the Cucumber. I won this like this season against match play against my buddy, and he paid for it on Amazon for me, so that was pretty sweet. Favorite head cover in my bag for sure. And this little throwback, Nike Method Core putter. This is awesome. I got a super fat grip on it, literally the biggest one I could find. I don't know why I did that. I just thought that that would be better. I wasn't thinking at the time that it was going to be kind of ridiculous, but I actually like this putter a lot. It's not like a true blade. It's like a half mallet, half blade kind of putter. But kind of cool. Like, I actually like that I still have a Nike club in my bag, even though it's just a putter. I feel like this thing's going to be vintage one day. So I like the putter. It putts well. I mean, if I'm putting well, it hits the ball well. I don't really understand, like, and this is kind of what I want to dig into towards the end of it, but I feel like with all of these clubs, if you're a good golfer, you're going to hit clubs well, like pretty much no matter what clubs they are. I just watched, actually just watched a good video last night where they were playing with all these different eras of clubs, and like Garrett was playing with clubs from the 80s, and he was like shooting even par and like even a few under. So the clubs don't matter as much as your swing and how good you are at golf, obviously. But this is where we kind of dig into the oldies, and like those actually might be a little older than my irons, but my irons are the TaylorMade Rocket Balls, the originals. So I got my dad bought me these. They were used for like a year. I think he bought them for me in 2012, maybe 11. And so they're like 13 years old, maybe 14 years old. And I mean, they're fine. Like this little, I can't remember what this thing is called, this little black piece. It's kind of separating a little bit on some of my clubs, but it's not so bad that they're like, you know, spinning and like getting bent out of shape. But I hit my irons fine. Like they're not the most pure in the world, but like that's not my like distance and like how solid the contact is right now is not my biggest problem. It's just hitting the ball straight. So I like these irons a lot. I have a 4-iron all the way through pitching wedge in the Rocket Balls. And then getting into the wedges, I've got a 52, 56, and 60. These were just recently handed down to me from my brother. Literally, like almost everything in my bag is from my brother. He's just always updating his stuff. So these are actually Vokeys. They are like, I mean, the grooves are probably destroyed. Like my brother is pretty good, as you can see, center of the club face. But the grooves probably aren't great. Like I'm probably not getting as much spin as I possibly could on these, but they work. I mean, they're fine. These are like, my 56 is like one of my favorite clubs in the bag right now. And the Vokeys from the 52 to the 60 have been great for me for the last season. I just got my irons re-gripped probably like 2 years ago with the Golf Pride grip. Those are like the skinnier grips. And then it's the same grip on the wedges. That thing's stuck. It's the same grip on the wedges, but it's just different color. So that's what's in my bag right now. I feel like if I'm going to upgrade anything within like the next year or two, it'll probably be the 3-wood. I hit a AI Smoke 3-wood a few weeks ago. My buddy just got a new one, and holy crap, that thing is sick. So I definitely would like to upgrade my 3-wood. 5-wood maybe in the future. I love it right now. I'm probably never going to change that putter unless like, I don't know, unless someone gives me a free putter that's like really, really good. That putter's fine. Like there's nothing wrong with it. That's kind of my mentality about a lot of clubs that people are upgrading constantly. I feel like it's just not that big of a deal. Until you get really good, obviously. Like if you're a scratch golfer, sure, like upgrade your clubs more often. But for me, like I'm a 12 handicap right now. Not that big of a deal. Maybe a 10 handicap, but still like not that big of a deal. So yeah, I mean, like I definitely will upgrade the 5-wood, 3-wood, and then the wedges, just because of the fact that they are a lot older and they've been hit quite a bit. Grooves are pretty worn down. But like my irons, like until I feel like I want to drop $1,000 on a set of irons, I'm not doing that. More than anything, if I'm going to drop $1,000, I'm going to go drop $2,000 and buy a membership at a course so I could just play all the time. So that's what's in my bag right now. Like I said, will be doing a Break 80 series pretty soon here, where I'll be actually like recording some of my rounds and like talking about what I'm working on. So I definitely would like to document some of that process because I've been playing golf for so long and I've never broken 80 before, which is just like, I don't know. To me, I feel like I definitely should have broken 80 by now by some of the shots that I have, some of the rounds that I have. I feel like even my low rounds just don't really feel like that great. I don't know if it's just high expectations versus like how good I actually am. But yeah, so I'll start recording some of those. There'll be a Break 80 series coming out pretty soon. And right now, just to give you like an idea, I've been pretty close to breaking 80 before. Like I've shot 80 at a super easy, super short course that was a par 70 course near me. So I don't really count that as like a PR. My true PR at a par 72 course is at Mini Monez. It's got a slope rating of like 130. So it's not the hardest course in the world, but it's also not super easy. And I shot an 83 there. So I feel like in like even the 83, like I said, just like didn't feel like the highest level of golf for me. Like I didn't feel like I was playing to my absolute potential. There was definitely quite a few terrible shots, quite a few penalties, and still turning out to be like low 80s. So definitely am excited about like breaking 80. I really truly believe that I could do it this year. Like I'm gonna set that expectation and and work towards that goal. I think it's really possible for me right now. But yeah, I mean, I would just love to hear from you guys. Like, what do you have in your bag right now? What do you think I should upgrade, if anything, like at this moment or like within the next few months or for next season? Like, what do you think is probably the most important thing for me to be upgrading? And then just hear from you guys, like what clubs are you looking at this year and what are you adding to your bag to shoot low for next season? So that is all, and I will see you guys later. Adios.